Oh.
Hey, I'm on the show by myself today. Hey, friends, welcome to episode 30 of the Weird Turn Pro.
Wow.
I'm Mo Strummel in Nashville, Tennessee.
And I'm Jason Winfield in Lamont, PA. How you doing this week, everybody?
I'm doing good, better than I
Awesome.
was, so I'm
That's
good.
awesome.
Hey, before we get too far, let's talk about the contest this week. So, of
Okay.
course, we have no guests this week. We're just doing some scary songs for everybody. But we're still giving away a viewer gift certificate to Belcourt Taps. Belcourt Taps is generous enough to allow us to give away these gift certificates. It's a great little place to get something to eat, something to drink, and always hear live music there. So this week, the gift certificate will go to a lucky viewer who can answer this question, and we'll give the question again in a little bit. But the question is, this is for Halloween night this year, there will be a full moon. It's actually the second full moon of the month, which means it's a blue moon. And this full moon can be seen in every time zone across the United States. So this is sort of a rare thing. And our question then is, in what year was the last time this happened, where
Ooh.
there was a full moon on Halloween night that could be seen across all time zones in the United States. So what year was that? And the first person who types that in on the comment section on Facebook will win the gift certificate. So that's
That's
how easy
awesome.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
that's pretty awesomely easy. That's gonna Everybody's gonna be busy trying to Google that while we're playing.
I know, but that's okay. We'll let them do it. All
Cool.
right. Well, I may as well just get started if it's okay with you. I'm going
That's
to
fine
actually
by me.
remember. I'm going to remember to go solo here, so you don't have to stare at me the whole time. My wife, who's the producer, is actually out to dinner with friends tonight. So
Oh, good
I'm
for
going
her. That's
to
awesome.
yeah, chance to get out. So here we go. Here's our first song of the night. Um, See if you remember this one, and if you do, feel free to sing along at home and sing loud so we can hear you. Okay.
Please do.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, to the ghouls came from their humble abodes to catch a jolt from my electrodes. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. They did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. It did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. I remember when Rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skipping stones. I had an old gold Chevy, a place of my own, but the biggest kick we ever got was doing a thing called the Monster Mash, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Monster Mash. We did the mash. It's the Monster Mash. We did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. We did the mash. We caught on in a flash. We did the mash. Out from his coffin, Drac voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and he shook his fist and he said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash. It's the monster mash. Yeah, it's the mash. It's a graveyard smash. It's the mash. It's the monster mash. We did the mash. It caught on in a flash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band. My monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. And when you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. You did the mash. You can monster mash, the monster mash. It's a graveyard smash, we did the mash. It caught on in a flash, we did the mash. It's the monster mash.
How fun was that?
Hopefully
Awesome.
hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much with that, but
Not at all. Not at all. You were like doing 5 parts at the same time. That's the fun part about that song.
it's a crazy song.
Everybody hears it. They don't realize how much is actually going on in that song until you, if you ever, I was trying to play it the other night for the kids, and it's just like, there's too much going on. There's too many people singing at the same time.
Definitely.
Quite
Definitely. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Before you go, let's talk about what our alumni are doing.
Oh,
We have an
yeah.
alumnus. So Michael Saletta, who's been on the show a couple times with us,
Yep.
is going to be on a panel at the Indie Musician Summit. And this is happening November 27th through the 29th. It's online. You can register online at virtualmusicmanager.com. I thought that was kind of easy enough to do it that way. So virtualmusicmanager.com, and it's free. So you can sit in and listen to people who are working in the industry, trying to move into the industry, and hear what they have to say about a lot of different topics. There's a lot going on. I looked at the list. So go check it out. Once again, it's virtualmusicmanager.com. But we're really happy to see Michael in there, and because he was one of our first ones, and he's been doing really well. So it's really good to see him.
He's a mover and a shaker. He keeps,
Yes,
keeps
yes.
it constantly going. Keeps it constantly going.
So a little shout out there for him.
Yeah,
All right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So it's my turn to kind of
It
try
is.
to be a Scoopy. No, I'm not singing that song.
Scoopy.
Spooky, and I've been drinking water all day long, as I can. And this is one we used to play on a regular basis, and I'm going to miss your lead lines as I try to play it. So we'll see how I do alone.
All right.
Love potion number 9.
Excellent.
I took my troubles down to Madam Root. You know that gypsy with the gold cap tooth. She's got a pad down at 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flirting with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed the calm down at 34th and Vine, she broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. Smelled like turpentine, it looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed the calm down at 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good, man.
Thank you.
Do you play guitar with me when we've played that, or do you
I've
play
played both.
bass on that? Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Um, just to remind everybody, we are giving away a Belcourt Taps gift certificate to the lucky viewer, and the question this week is this is one of those rare moments when there's a full moon on Halloween this year that stretches across all time zones in the United States. So what we want to know is what year was the last time that happened,
Yeah.
and the first person who puts that into Facebook on the comments section will win the gift certificate to Belcourt Taps here in Nashville.
Awesome. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to
Yes.
see who gets that one.
Yeah, no, right? Let's see.
Where are we at?
I guess I'll.
Yep.
Well, I have our Save Our Stages thing up here.
Let's put that up there because that's really important, and it's becoming more important every day.
Every day. So for those of you who are aware, and those of you who may not be aware, a lot of venues are struggling to stay open right now because they can't have performances, or they can have very limited performances with much smaller audiences than they're used to having. And so they're struggling to stay open. And obviously any musicians in the country want those venues to stay open, and so do the people that go to the shows. So these are two places you can donate, or actually I know that they Drive the Music, when they have t-shirts you can buy and all the proceeds go. Those are for Nashville venues, and then the Save Our Stages is a sort of a national independent venue association, and you can get either merch or donate at those places to help these venues out. So we encourage you to do that. That's the whole reason this show exists, is because people couldn't go to the venues, and we wanted to do something so singer-songwriters had an outlet. So I guess I'm up next.
Yep.
Let's see if I can.
Now?
I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I get all the parts right to this, but I'm gonna do "Black Magic Woman" is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take a shot at it, see if I can get it right, and I'm gonna remember again to do this. So
awesome. Thank you. I appreciate
not
that.
to leave you hanging.
Ladies and gentlemen, "Black Magic Woman."
Here we go. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Yeah, I got a black magic woman. She got me so blind I can't see. But she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make the devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yeah, don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't mess around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You might just break up my magic sticks. You put a spell on me, baby. You put your spell on me, baby. Yeah, you put your spell on me, baby, turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone.
Awesome.
It's a little different acoustically, but
yeah, well, that is another one of those layered songs. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it was these are 4 brand new songs for me this week, so I haven't really ever played any of these before.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat on this one because this is
I know. Been a rough week.
Of fun, yeah.
Yep.
And there's a lot going on. It's one of the things that I've noticed. We're at work. We're running towards the end of the season because the university is going to close. Is going to take all classes in person, offline, before Thanksgiving, and then everything else from that point forward is going to be virtual. So, as far as activities on campus, they're trying to close it out in the next 3 weeks.
Right.
So
right.
Changes,
that's going to be.
Forwards everything,
rough.
And then we had the start of college football last week. So this weekend is our first home game, and I do believe College Game Day's in town, which makes it.
I heard that. Great. Yeah.
So
how are they going to keep people away from that?
I don't know. I try to stay away from down there. I haven't even seen what's going on.
Oh my God!
It's one of those things. So, well. Since you tried something new, I'm going to try something new. I played it a lot by myself, and this is one of my personal heroes.
All right.
And we're gonna make our way through it. And the good thing for you is because it's one of my personal heroes, their songs are generally a little bit longer than most everybody else's. so you get a little time away.
All right.
As I make my way through this, so. Restart. All around old Cape Horn, ships of the line, ships of the morn. Some who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Found around I riddle-dee-dum with a rum-tum-tiddy and a rum-tum-tum. Sailing away at the break of dawn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. See them all in sad repair, demons dance everywhere. Southern gales, tattered sails, and none to tell the tale. Come on, you rustic old sea dogs, follow the bright Southern Cross. You were rounding the horn in the eye of the storm when you lost her one day. And you read all your letters from oceans away, and you took them to the bottom of the sea. Ships of the line, ships of the morn. Some who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Fal-de-ral-de-riddle-dee-dum with a rum-tum-tiddy and a rum-tum-tum. Sailing away at the break of dawn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. From Devon, Southampton, Penzance, Kinsale. You were caught by chance of a sailor's last dance. It was not meant to be. And you read all your letters, cried anchors away, and you took them to the bottom of the sea. All around old Cape Horn, ships of the line, ships of the morn. Some who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Fall around and a riddle-dee-dum with a rum-tum-tiddy and a rum-tum-dum. sailing away at the break of dawn. They are the ghost of Cape Horn.
I was thinking you were trying to fool me.
No. No. Yeah, that's one of my secret favorite Gordon Lightfoot songs. And he has such a better voice than I can ever dream of having, and he just fills the whole space, and it's just a great
ghost story.
Ghost story.
Hey, have you ever seen the movie Harry Tracy?
No.
With Bruce Dern in it?
No, I have not seen it.
It's really hard to find. I can't find it on any streaming service or anything.
I might have.
But if you ever, Harry Tracy's like the last outlaw, right? He's like the very last outlaw. They're chasing him down. He's like the end of the line for outlaws in the Old West, right? But it's the New West, right? So it's kind of like a Monty Walsh is another movie like that, where the cowboys are dying out, right? But Gordon Lightfoot is in Harry Tracy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so if you ever get a chance to see it, you should check it out because it's a really good movie to begin with. But it's also it's really cool to see him in the movie. It's like, holy crap, he's in it.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago when he played here, and I was like a little fanboy when he walked the doors. Everything I could. It's like I had seen him play 25 years ago, but actually to be working on stage while he was walking around and doing his thing, and just it was one of those special moments for me.
It's a good songwriter, that's for sure.
Well, that's an understatement.
So a couple weeks ago we released a new song, If You Were Me. I'm just throwing that up there. We're doing pretty well on Spotify at this point, but I want to give a shout out to Taff Martin over in Sherburn, UK, at Abbey 104 on his country show. They played us this week. He played us this week and gave us a spin over there. And just want to say thanks to him and give Abbey 104 and Taff a shout out here for helping people find new music. And also it was an all request show, so it was pretty cool. There's, a lot of discoveries going on there. And he does promote, sort of the Texas red dirt, kind of country that we like. So very cool. Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll do this next one. This one's so this is a new song for me too. So you can't see it, but I have like all the words taped up here behind my computer because there's no way I'm gonna remember all these. But it's this is a spooky song.
Awesome. You gonna leave me here?
Oh no, I'll get rid of you. There you go. Sorry, I don't want to leave you hanging there. In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy, I call you up and ask if you'd like to go with me and see a movie. First you say no, you've got some plans for the night, and then you stop and say, all right, love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. You always keep me guessing, I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if some fella looks at you, it's for sure your little eye will be a-winking. I get confused cause I don't know where I stand, and then you smile and hold my hand. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky. you decide someday to stop this little game that you are playing, gonna tell you all that my heart's been a-dying to be saying. Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams, so I propose on Halloween. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, spooky.
Excellent. Excellent.
Struggling a little bit on some of these, but I hope
Yeah.
everybody understands. Yeah.
Completely understandable.
I want to do two things here. So, new sign up slate. So, this one's easier. So, if you want to be on the show, just go to www.weirdpros.com and fill out the form. So, if you're a singer songwriter, you want to come on the show, we'll interview you. We'll let you play 6 songs, about 6 songs, and you can hang out and have some fun with us every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Right? Some things to think about there for the
That's
performance.
Right. Awesome. We'd love to have you. We like the company.
So this week, I got a CD in the mail from a former grad student at Penn State.
That is cool.
His name is Bradley Dean White, and he was a very good actor. He is still a very good actor. He's a very creative person, though. He creates a lot. And one day we were sitting and talking about, I was telling him a story about my second grade girlfriend, and and about a week later he came back and he had written a song about it, and it's a beautiful song, absolutely beautiful. But this week he sent me this, which was
how cool is that?
a CD by the Perfectly Violent Dream, which is Bradley, his wife. I think they're married. And he sent me this CD, and this is his website, listentobradley.com. So you can get his music there. Yeah, I mean, he'll direct you to how to get his music there. But it's a great CD, and it's all spooky songs. So it's perfect for Halloween, right? And I got it. He sent it to me, and I just got it the other day. And I spent a day driving around, and I don't really have a CD player. I have one on my computer, but the speakers aren't any good. So I spent the day driving around in the car listening to this CD. So I contacted him, and I asked him if we could play one of the songs off of it on today's show, since it's a Halloween show. And he said, sure, play whatever you want. So we're going to play a song called Everybody Gotta Davida the Dark Side. So it's a long title, but it's a really cool song. So here it comes. This is Everybody Gotta Davida the Dark Side by Bradley Dean White and the Perfectly Violent Dream.
With a rusty blade, would you cackle and sneer while you grind your victim up in the clock tower gear? Everybody gotta live in the dark side. So go, go, set it free. Ask yourself once what it would be. Corpses in the dead of night. Would you stab your lover's heart with a stake? on your grandma's plate. When you bifurcate your tongue, paint pentagrams and blood on the doorstep for fun. Everybody gotta defeat the dark side. So go, 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 yeah, go, set it free. Ask yourself once, ask yourself once, ask yourself once what it would be.
That is great.
How about that?
Great. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
He's very creative, and we had that was a really good crew of grad students, acting students too. There at that time, it was pretty crazy. It was like
Yeah.
every show was fantastic.
That's cool.
Up in the corner there.
That song
sorry.
is a real. That's got like a real classic '60s hard rock sound. When you played it for me earlier, all I could think of was looking at the T-Rex Jeepster album cover. I was just hearing that fuzz on the guitar. Is just
Yeah, it's pretty
amazing.
sweet. It's a really good recording.
That's a great song.
It's a good song. And every song on the CD is I mean, it's a good Halloween CD. People should get it, download the music. You can download it or whatever. He also is offering a vinyl. You can get vinyl if you contact him. He'll order a special vinyl copy for you at cost. Listen, the sponsor up in the corner is Long Tree Botanicals CBD site. If you're interested in sponsoring the show, it's not expensive at all. We have sponsorship packages that are available, and you can contact us also at just weirdpros.com is the email. It's very easy. So feel free to contact us there. What was the
I'm
other
gonna
thing?
have to do my Thursday night duties. Can we flop songs?
Yeah, we'll flop songs. That's fine. So Jason is a hockey dad, so it's time to go tie the skates, I think.
I'll be back.
Is that
in a
the
minute.
deal?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll take you out of there. All right. So while Jason is tying hockey skates, I'm going to move on to one of my favorite artists. He's gone. He's left us now, but the last album he made, this is Warren Zevon, he made while he was essentially dealing with his approaching demise, and everybody's on that last album. I believe it's called The Wind. But this is an older song. We lost some other folks this week. Jerry Jeff Walker, Billy Joe Shaver's gone. These are two people that have shaped a million players and singers. And songwriters. So it's a pretty sad week for us. It's a sad year for us. We've lost a lot of people, but this is a song from Happier Days. This is Warren Zevon. We did Frankenstein Monster. We did a little Dracula. We did some ghosts. So I think it's time for a little werewolves. Saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Ho Fooks. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ah-hoo, werewolves of London. Ah-hoo, ah-hoo. Werewolves of London. If you hear him howling round your kitchen door, better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves in London again. Ah-hoo, werewolves in London. Ah-hoo, ah-hoo, werewolves in London. Ah-hoo. He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. Better stay away from him, he'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I'd like to meet his tailor. Ah-hoo, werewolves in London. Ah-hoo, ah-hoo, werewolves in London. Ah-hoo. Saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen. He was doing the Werewolves of London. Saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen. Doing the Werewolves of London. Saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's. And his hair was perfect. Ah-hoo. Werewolves of London. Ah-hoo. Ah-hoo. Werewolves of London. Ah-hoo.
Awesome.
You made it back.
I made it back. Woo!
And
I was able to hear the last half of the song, which is even better.
Outstanding.
I've missed hearing you play that song on a bi-weekly basis as you would play it.
Hey, I have a new song coming out next Friday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's called the Mistletoe Blues. There you
I've
go.
heard those before.
Yeah, it's coming out Friday. Got sent out to radio stations today, so we'll see if anybody wants to play it. But we'll see how it goes. But if anybody's interested, it'll be available everywhere next Friday. So
that's awesome.
While you were away, I talked a little bit about the folks that we lost this week.
Oh man, yeah, it was a sad music week for that.
I know.
Dang it, man.
Also, there's a new David Bowie movie coming out called Stardust. I just heard about it today, but
cool.
It's about a tour that he was on, and really the result of the tour was the Ziggy Stardust character. So yeah,
cool.
It should be pretty cool. Mark Maron is that how you say his last name? Mark Maron? I think so. He's in it also. He plays his road manager, I think, but it looks pretty good. It looks like it'll be a pretty good movie. I like music movies. I like
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good story. I mean, just being able to that, I mean, the way that mind worked was amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So that part should be really, really, really kind of cool.
Yep.
But you know what I'm gonna do, because you've mentioned half the song already. I mean, you didn't talk about your trip to North Carolina on the coast, but I figured it's my ghost story, so I might as well seize the opportunity
All right.
to
Sounds
sing
good.
about it. So I'm gonna jump over here, and it's been a while since I played it. I think the last time I played it was a couple of weeks ago here. So let's see how she goes.
All right.
It was midnight by a bonfire on the Carolina coast. drinking dark rum from a bottle and talking about Blackbeard's ghost, contemplating conquest on Queen Anne's revenge, and knowing that his treasure was buried somewhere in this sand. Been a good week with a few friends, trying to drink the Jolly Roger dry. Been out late by the seaside, won't be back for quite a while. So somewhere after last call, we stumbled to the point of a teacher's hole. Needed to say farewell to the man of the hour before we started our voyage home. And the water turned to white foam as it crashed into the shore. And a ribbon was born when the pirate died just off this coast, you know. Some say the spirits roam this coast when the moon is right. Davy Jones released a ghost on an Ocracoke blue moon night. In the darkness he appeared, walking alone along the shore. He called out, I said howdy, raised a bottle in my right hand. He said, I thank you kindly, don't mind if I oblige. You can't find a cure to what ails you on the other side. Yeah, he said his name was Eddie, he could reach us many tales. How his eyes lit up when he talked about the wonders. Stayed for quite a while, drained my bottle, then he sighed. Better move on before the sun starts rising. And the water turned to white foam as it crashed into the shore. And a legend was born when the pirate died just off this coast, you know. Some say his spirit roams this stretch when the moon is right. Davy Jones released a ghost on an Ocracoke blue moon night. Yeah, the water turned to white foam as it crashed into the shore. And a legend was born when the pirate died just off this coast, you know. Some say his spirit roams this stretch when the moon is right. Davy Jones released a ghost on an Ocracoke blue moon night. It was midnight by a bonfire on the Carolina coast, drinking dark rum from a bottle, talking about Blackbeard's ghost.
That was pretty good for not having played it in a while, Pally. That was really good.
Okay.
I think you nailed it.
I'm starting to figure out what that song needs to be. It needs a campfire right here, but it's pouring outside right now.
Is it? Yeah. It's been raining here for a couple of days, but it's going to stop. And, you know, it's like hot during the day, and then it gets pretty cold at night.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't know what it wants to do. So
Yeah, we're supposed to be dropping into the 20s now. It's that time of year.
I just want to remind everyone, we got a few more minutes left, and I want to remind everyone that if you want to win a gift certificate to Belcourt Taps, the question for today that you have to type in the answer on Facebook is, this is one of those Halloweens, rare Halloweens, where there's a full moon that stretches across every time zone in the United States. And the question is, in what year was the last time that happened? What year was the last time there was a full moon on Halloween that stretched across all the time zones in the United States? Aha. There you go. See that? We have a little time left. Do you have another one you want to play?
Yeah, give me a second here and I'll
Okay.
I got to, my brain is about eight weeks behind us right now, so I'm trying to pull up stuff as I go. So I think I might reprise our up-tempo song from last week. Okay. Because I feel as though I always just see that the
the Black Panther in the crawling through in the video from the 80s, because that's where I'm at.
I gotcha.
But so kudos to Philadelphia.
She only come out at night, lean and hungry, tired. Nothing is new, I've seen her here before. Watching and waiting while she's sitting with you, put her eyes right at the door. So many you paid to see what you think you're getting for free. A woman is wild, she can't tame by the purr of a jaguar. Money's the matter. If you're in it for love, then you ain't gonna get you far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. I wouldn't if I were you. I know what she can do. She's wicked, man. She could really rip your world apart. Mind over matter. Yeah, she's beauty is there, but the beast is in her heart. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. Watch out, boy. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater.
Yeah, you get into that one.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a little fun.
I know you like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, I know you like that one. Just want to remind everybody, Bradley Dean White has a great Halloween CD out. If you want to listen to it, well, just go to this website, listentobradley.com. Pretty easy one to remember.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And highly recommended. Spent some time in the car with it over the last couple of days.
I'm going to introduce my son to that tomorrow, because it's going to be too late when he gets home from hockey, but I think it's going to be perfect to play for the next couple of days. That's great.
Yeah, it is very cool. And we do want to remind everyone that if you do want to be on the show, that's how you do it. Just go to weirdpros.com and fill out the form. All right. I think that's about all we have for today. You got anything to add?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
It's been
Well,
one
we
of
hope
those
you
weeks,
enjoyed the
things are-
scary song. Yeah, it's been a weird week for both of us. But we hope you enjoyed the scary songs. And, we pulled some out of our butt, to be quite honest with you. But there you go. Just remember, as Hunter S. Thompson wrote, when the going gets weird,
the weird turn pro.
We'll see you all next week.
Have a
See you
great
next
week,
week,
everybody.
Jason.
See you next Thursday.